27th, 2025. I'm over here at Eastbluff Elementary subbing 4th grade today. When I was in 4th grade, we didn't just read this book. There's actually a group of people that came to the NPR and did a play on this book. So this day has fairly went okay. I'd say we mustered through the lessons. We had an hour of math, all about angles and clocks and all that. And then we had social studies for about 40 minutes after that. So we made it through. We got all the math pages and the social studies worksheet done, and all in the nick of time too. But again, these students love to talk. After lunch, we're going to try to get a movie going, so I'm sure that the rest of the day will go well, and as always, glad I'm here at Eastbluff. It's May 28th, 2025. I'm back over here at Paularino Elementary subbing another 4th grade class, and one of the first things I've noticed was the same book here. I'm a former Paularino Panther from 2000 to 2003, so excited for the day. So this morning was like perfect, and then after science was like talking overload. But anyway, I mean, they're getting a lot of work done, a lot of math. Earlier today, it was like the entire 4th grade was out walking the field, and so I was just reflecting on memories from over 20 years ago, being at the same field. Some things are new, like the portables and the jungle gyms, but other things stay the same, like the baseball fences. And this teacher whom I'm subbing for was a teacher when I was a student here, so she knows a lot of my former teachers, although I'm not sure if I met her or not, but it's neat. I think she's the only person that still works here from over 20 years ago. Well, it's always good to be here at Paularino. It's May 29th, 2025, and I'm over here at Adams Elementary subbing 3rd grade today. And this morning I felt like I had quite a welcome of some sort. When I was walking to the office, a couple of the students recognized me and asked if I post on social media. I said yes, I do. And then once I got inside, I ran into the teacher whom I'm subbing for today, and she said that the students are very excited to have me as a sub. And then I walked over to the class, and a few of the students started to jump and cheer, and one of the students said, "Congratulations on your book." And then I'm overhearing other students saying, "It's the guy on the news," because I've been all over the news all around the world the past few years, and a lot of students have discovered that all across the district. So I'm very appreciative of that support. Well, the day's already 1/3 over. It's recess time now, and the students here are very good and respectful. We read chapter 17 of Charlotte's Web and went over some like vocabulary and questions, and they are baffled of the tricks that I showed, some of the card tricks. I subbed for this class before. Again, they're a very good set of students. So the math portion went okay, followed by lunch. Right now they're music, and that would take them up until almost the end of the day, so I'm sure that the rest of the day would go well, and glad I'm here. I will add real quick, after school, 2 students asked me to sign their yearbook, and I'm like, I think this is the very first time since becoming a student teacher and substitute teacher that students ask me to sign their yearbook. And then I walk out and everybody's saying that they're recognizing me from like the news and YouTube and all that. One person said Unstoppable, because that's the name of my second book. Even students from the school bus calling out and saying hello to me. It's May 30th, 2025, and I'm over here at Newport Heights Elementary subbing 3rd grade today. And then here 18 years ago on June 22nd, 2007, I graduated in this NPR. I'll never forget that day. So this day was huge, commencing with an hour-long flag deck. and I think I was here a year ago when they had like an hour-long flag day too. So many celebrations, so many certificates, and there's also some teachers here that are about to retire. The PE teacher, the music teacher, and one of the, I believe, TK teachers. And I know all three of them. The PE teacher was my PE teacher when I was a student here over 15 years ago, and I keep running into him everywhere. Like when I'm subbing over in the Corona Del Mar zone, he does PE over there too. And then the TK teacher, he was a kindergarten teacher when I was like in 6th grade here, so I knew him way back when. So it's very sentimental that they're retiring. In fact, it just dropped off my class over in music, and the music teacher said it's her last class of her career. Well, anyway, after Flag Day was an art project, so one of my friends that I had as a student here, his mom led the art project, and they're doing an art project about Frida Kahlo. Overall, the students are very conversational, and they just talk and talk and talk, but they get a lot of work done throughout the day. I've been asked all day by this class and other students on campus to show them card tricks. In fact, during lunchtime, I was walking by my former 5th grade classroom from 19 years ago, room 19, and a lot of the students were saying, "Hello, Mr. Kenslow," and they're happy to see me again. And I happened to know their teacher, and I was saying, well, this was my former 5th grade classroom, and she already knew that from like a previous year. Well, anyway, she asked me if I could like entertain for the last 10 minutes before lunch, and I did so. So I went in and I was showing card trick after card trick, and they were all blown away. I was recently interviewed for Shark News, which is like the news station here at Newport Heights Elementary, ran by students, and so this class said that they haven't watched it yet, so after lunch I played it for them. But while being interviewed, I juggled and I showed a card trick. Well, speaking about the news, all day today several students were saying that they keep seeing me on the news and on YouTube, and I'm like, well, I'm just spreading autism awareness and acceptance. And I've been asked by many news stations across the world to speak, as well as podcast and radio stations. And so there are dozens of students here and across the district that marvel about that. In fact, earlier today at lunchtime, there's a student referencing me as being unstoppable, which again is the name of my second book. That mentions Newport Heights Elementary in it. And one of the 3rd graders in this classroom this morning told me, "Hey, I got both your books and I've been reading them." So I'm very appreciative of that. Well, anyway, I'm very thankful for a full month. I worked every school day in May. And in conclusion, real quick, I just want to express thankfulness for the acceptance that I have as a substitute teacher. As I was walking out, whether they were just standing outside the school or inside the bus, students were just saying hi to me, or even from their cars, just saying hi to me, "Hi, Mr. Kenslow." And I was just walking down the street and I hear Mr. Kenslow, and this boy was running to me just to say that he thinks it's very cool that I could be both a sub and do magic tricks at the same time. Well, sleight of hand. I forgot to say, during the math portion, there's one of those 3rd graders who was already doing 2-step equations in algebra with variables, so I thought that was very impressive. And so just remember, disability or not, anyone can do whatever they set to their heart and mind to do, as long as it's practical. And behind the disability, we have a heart and a mind. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.